Hello everyone and welcome back to TradeSmart. Today I have a special video for you because we have a new best performing strategy. This one is going to be a scalping strategy for crypto tested on Bitcoin USDT pair on the 50-minute chart. So perfect for you scalpers out there. Before I show you the settings, just a quick channel update. You can find us on Twitter where I let you know about when I am publishing a new video and any urgent updates you should know about. Username is TradeSmart224. This strategy is very similar to the one which I reviewed a few videos back ago, which was the Triple EMA Stochastic RSI strategy. For this strategy, you will need the same indicators, but we are going to use different settings. So the first indicator you will need is the 3 EMA lines. So type in 3 EMA, and it's going to be this one. The next indicator is going to be the Stochastic RSI. So type in Stochastic RSI. It's going to be a built-in. And for the take profit and the stop loss, we are going to use the 3 ATR values indicator, which is going to be this one. Now, once you have all that set up, let's go over the settings. For the EMAs, you are going to use the 7 EMA, the 13 EMA, and the 400 EMA, all of them using the close of the price. Here are my color settings too. So the 7 is going to be the white, the 13 is going to be the blue, and the 400 is going to be the red. For the stochastic RSI, we are going to change the RSI length and the stochastic length from 14 to 15, and we are going to change the RSI source to high-low close 3. So it's basically taking the candle's highest price, lowest price, and the closing price, and it's dividing it by 3. And for the ATR, we are going to set it to the 16th length. The second ATR multiplier is going to be 1.9. And if you multiply 1.9 by 1.7 by 1.57, you will get 3 times ATR. So this is going to be our 3 times ATR. And now let's see the rules for a long entry. For a long position, you will need to have all the EMAs line up, indicating a bullish trend. So that means you will have the 400 on the bottom. After that, you will have the 13, and on the top, you will have the 7. As you can see, we have the 400, which is the red line on the bottom. After that, we have the blue line, which is the 13. And on the top, we have the 7, which is the white line. After you know you are in a bullish trend, you are only looking for long positions. So to enter, you need a stochastic cross-up. Let's see when all those conditions met. Here you can see we have the blue line above the white line, so it's not in an uptrend. As you can see here, the white line crosses up for just candle above the blue line, but we don't have a stochastic cross-up on this candle. So let's move on. Here you can see all the 3 EMAs have lined up, indicating a bullish trend. Now we just wait for a stochastic cross-up. Here you can see on this candle, we just crossed up on the stochastic. So it's going to be a valid long entry. For the take profit, you are going to set 1.9 times the ATR value, which you can see down in the bottom left corner. It's the green number. It's going to be 401.38. So let's type that in. And for the stop loss, we are going to use 3 times ATR, which is the red number in the bottom left corner. It's 633.76. So type that in. As you can see, it's going to be a 1 to 0.63 risk to reward ratio. I know it's a negative risk to reward ratio, but with this strategy, it works fine. As you can see, we hit our take profit on this candle. So it's going to be a winning trade. Now let's see another example. As you can see, we are still in a bullish trend. And if you take a look down on the stochastic RSI, you can see that we are crossing up on this candle. So that's going to be our second entry. As you can see, we are going to have a lot of entries. That's why this strategy only took around 18 days to complete the 100 trades. So we are doing the same process. We take a look down on our ATR indicator. You can see our take profit is going to be 441.66. So let's type that in. And our stop loss is going to be 697.36. As you can see, we hit our take profit on this candle. So it's going to be a winner again. Now let's take a look at the short examples. By the way, thank you guys for all your support. We are moving forwards to 1000 subscribers, and we are going to celebrate it by giving you a free trading script on TradingView. At the end of the video, I will tell you the details where you can get that script from as soon as we reach 1000 subscribers. And now let's see what are the rules for a short entry. For a short entry, you will need to have the EMAs to line up exactly the opposite. So you will need to have the 7 on the bottom, and after that 13, and at the top the 400. The second rule is that on the entry candle, you need to have a stochastic RSI cross down. So let's see when all those conditions line up. Here you can see our EMAs are indicating a bearish trend, so we have the 400 on the top, and after that we have the 13, and at the bottom we have the 7. So we can start looking for a stochastic cross down. As you can see, if we zoom on the stochastic RSI, we can see that we are having multiple stochastic cross downs in this region. So let's see when was the first one. As you can see on this candle, we got a stochastic cross down while all our EMAs were lining up, indicating a bearish trend. So this is going to be our first entry point. Our stop loss and take profit is going to be the same as with the long position. So we just take a look down on our ATR indicator. You can see our take profit is going to be 497.89. And our stop loss is going to be 786.14. As you can see, we hit our take profit on this candle. So it's going to be a winning trade. Now let's see another example. As you can see, we are still in a bearish trend. And if you take a look down on the stochastic RSI, you can see that we have a cross down right on this candle. So this is going to be a valid entry point. We are going to do the take profit and the stop loss as the same way before. So our take profit is going to be 582.70. And our stop loss is going to be 920.06. As you can see, this trade has just missed our take profit and it hit our stop loss, so it's going to be a loser. And I think that's all for the explanations. Now we can get into the 100 backtests. And the results are in. If you find my content valuable, don't forget to drop a like, that helps out this channel a lot. And if you haven't subscribed already and want to see more of my content, click on the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you won't miss any upcoming video. As you can see, this strategy did extremely good with 29% gain on the account in just 18 days, risking 1% per trade, and also the highest win rate of all of the strategies tested on this channel so far. Now, before you just rush to your trading account to start trading this strategy, let me tell you that despite I chose a random starting point for the 100 backtests, it might have just been a great set of price data, so do your own research and keep in mind none of this is financial advice. Now moving on, you can see that I have 2 improvement tips for this strategy. With strategies like this, where we have maximum 3 losses in a row within this 100 trades, it might be a good idea to try and use some kind of a martingale strategy after you reach the second loss in a row. For example, at first and the second loss you were risking 1% per trade. Now with the third time you might try risking a bit more like 2 or 3%, because it's very unlikely that we are going to have a loser again. Now keep in mind that trading this way is very risky, and I do not advise doing this. With martingale you can blow up your account very quickly, but with these high win rate strategies it might be an idea you should consider. The second improvement tip: if you know how to code or you know someone who can code, it might be a good idea to write an algorithm that tracks how big movements you can get on average after an entry signal, and also to track how far a price can go against you after an entry candle. This way you can update your take profit and stop loss settings frequently, so your strategy is always up to date for the current market conditions. You can also try to code an algorithm for the stochastic RSI and the EMAs, so it can find the best settings for both of those indicators for the current market conditions. I know it's not that easy, but your trading strategy needs to be up to date for the current market conditions to be consistently profitable. And with that said, let's move on to the strategy ranking sheet and the equity curve. Here you can see the equity curve for this strategy, and I can say that this is one of the best looking equity curve I have seen so far. As you can see, we have a steady rise, and at the end, we have around 25 winning trades in a row. Another thing which I like about this equity curve is that we're constantly creating higher lows as we move up, which is a good indication that this strategy might be something we should work on more. Now, as you already know, this strategy did make it to the first place on the ranking sheet, but let's see how does its profit factor compare to the others. A quick note, as I said earlier, we are giving you a simple trading script for free once we reach 1000 subscribers, and if you want to get your hands on it as soon as possible, follow us on Twitter at TradeSmart224, because that's where I will be sharing the script first. Here you can see all the strategies we have tested so far ranked from 1 to 22. And as you can see, today's strategy had made to the first place. With a 79% win rate and a 29% gain on the account, we have a 1.62 profit factor. This basically means that if we average all of the 100 trades, we will get 1.6% gain on the account per day, risking 1% per trade. That is a lot. So guys, if you want us to code this strategy, let us know in the description down below. If you have any optimization ideas, just drop it down in the comment section. If you want to see other profitable strategies which I tested and personally liked, I created this playlist for you, so feel free to go ahead and check the videos out and let me know which one was your favorite. With that said, as always, thank you for watching, have a great day, and see you in the next video.